The good news is no one saw that.
Doing some White Sage.
Yeah.
I can't get it. Oh, wait, that's it. That's not Indian. Shit.
Welcome into this Chop and Beef Show, season number 4, episode number 14.
Is it?
Yeah, holy moly. Episode number 14 is here. We are here. Just JJ and I. You probably noticed, and there's only 2 of us here. Now, if you're listening to us, you don't have a clue that there's only 2 of us here. But Casey the Beef Cregan, Defusky Island, South Carolina. JJ in Tampa, Florida. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, bud?
Hey, it's another Thursday night. I'm here with you. Get to look at your smiling mug. That other smiling mug isn't here with us.
Yeah, I know. I kind of miss the cue ball.
It's nice, it's nice. We usually do our little pregame meeting, aka that's where we put our content up before the show. Anyway, I should probably do something. Maybe people will start listening if I put this on the
You
Facebook.
put an outline?
I did put an outline up. Yeah.
Hey, you did put an outline, but I wouldn't put it up on the page because that just means people don't have to listen.
Oh no, I just mean people come to if I put it on.
Not that people listen.
That they can. No, we don't have that. We don't have those things. We don't need that really.
No, we don't.
This is
being like
honest.
Our happy hour.
It really is. It's how during when COVID first started, people
we were
doing
putting
that.
bleach in our veins, and
we were doing that every 5 days or so. It's like a different group. It's like, hey, let's jump on a Zoom to kind of see how everybody's doing, how everybody's making out. That's how I feel like we're doing now. We do a weekly happy hour where I just drink gallons of tequila.
Your birthday special was amazing.
It was good. It was fun.
It was a good one. That was a good one.
What's going on in Tampa? Anything fun?
The weather dropped. No humidity for a couple days. We thought it was Christmas. That was kind of crazy. That was good. Other than that, not much. I mean, the Bucks are the big talk. Hey, there is rumors, and I don't know if this is a fact, but I got to check it out. 2 sports leagues actually started their season this week.
Who's that?
I heard the NHL and NBA. I mean, is that true?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Are they still doing those sports?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I flip channels and I never run across it or never see it on Sports Center.
Well, what's funny? There's 2 things that are funny here now. Normally, I say that my hockey season doesn't start until baseball season's over, and that used to be because my Yankees, yes, I'm a Yankee fan, would go pretty far into the playoffs,
right?
In the early aughts. Well, they haven't been really that, I don't know, good, I guess, since the early aughts. So therefore, hockey season, and I am a huge Ranger fan.
No.
The hockey season did start early. However, these baseball games have been really flipping good.
Real good.
I know that's like number 8 on our list, but we can just talk about it now. Screw it.
But you know what? If you watch the playoffs start to finish, which I know a lot of people can't do, and schedules and all that stuff.
It's late.
There's, for the past really since 2015, there's been some great playoff series. I mean, really has. And I think that's where people say, oh, the game is boring. No, it's not boring. Not when every batter and every pitch and every out means something. It's crazy.
I think like, game 113 in Pittsburgh on a Tuesday night with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Okay, I can see, you're not watching just about every game. Yes, there's been a couple blowouts here and there recently with both teams, for the AL anyway. Mm-hmm. But the game, someone said the other night, that 9-1 game wasn't very competitive, was it? It was until the 9th.
It was until the 9th.
And there was a borderline call. I don't care who you're talking to, though. I thought the umpire, I would have called that a ball. It looked outside. It made it in the box, so of course Red Sox fans were crazy. Well, then make the next pitch. They don't, and the floodgates open, and the Astros win 9-2 or whatever, 9-1.
Right. Well,
but other than that, it's been fantastic.
How about the Dodgers Braves game the night before?
Every one of those games has been good.
Has been great. I mean, the Braves should have had a 3-0 lead. Dodgers come back in the 8th and 9th to win the game and win it big. You know, if you look at the box scores, it looks like, oh, that game sucked. No, that game was fantastic. And then, you know, usually, you know, a team gets down. You know, it's like, oh crap, we just lost a heartbreaker. We don't like that. Next day, the Braves come back and beat them. And I mean, they got the Dodgers, who's the best team in baseball, on the edge of big knockdown.
It's on right now. It's on right now.
It's on right now.
It's probably what we're up against, you know.
And I kind of hope the Braves do it, and I hope they kind of capture. Because let's face it, you got two cheaters in the American League. You got the Houston Astros who cheated in the 2017 World Series, and that's fine. You know, they did it. They got caught doing it, and there was penalties. But you had Alex Cora, who manages the Red Sox, who was on the coaching staff of the Astros, and who got
his penance.
Yeah, he paid his penance. He did his time. He got kicked out of baseball for a year. But you've got a really good story going on with all the four teams. I mean, if the Braves manage to make a comeback, and it could be Dodgers, Astros, that's kind of a repeat of what happened. It's just a great story. The Braves are one of the worst teams in baseball to get this far.
I don't like the Red Sox, so any of the two matchups in the National League with the Astros, I'd be okay with.
I'm the same way.
But how about the someone on Twitter I saw? It was a Red Sox fan.
Mm-hmm.
So let's preface it that way. Last night, Red Sox fan says he heard whistling every time someone was on base, or every time an Astro was up. He heard whistling coming. So will that ever die? I don't think that'll ever die.
It's never going to die. It's never going to die. It's always going to be the Houston Asterix 2017.
But it could be some Joe Schmo like you and me after drinking 35 blue cans just whistling, and it happened to be we're right next to the camera. Someone's always going to hear it.
We've never done that at Wrigley.
We had 38 beers at Wrigley.
Right. But, well, look at, to bring a reference, look at the Whistler at Vanderbilt baseball games. You know, it's all game. How about cowbells at the Rays games, which is the dumbest thing in the world?
It's the dumbest thing.
Yeah, because there's not a cow pasture anywhere near St. Petersburg, Florida.
No, well, it's too far. It's in Pasco County, just north of Tampa, but that's too far. They're not coming anyway, right?
Well, it does mean Pasco fans are going to the game, but just Hillsborough County fans won't go to the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know Florida geography and counties, Hillsborough County is actually where Tampa is.
Right. Yeah.
Pinellas County is St. Pete.
Yes.
And it's St. Pete. It's not St. Pete's. There's no S.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there's so many fucking people out there that's like, oh, St. Pete's. I'm like, no, it's not fucking St. Pete's.
If it's happy hour and you're looking for some Pete's, it might be St. Pete's.
If you're like, oh, St. Pete.
We've never been there before like that.
Pete's Wicked. Remember Pete's Wicked Ale?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That was like one of the first real like craft breweries back in the day. Yeah. They had a couple. They had Pete's Wicked Summer Ale, which was had a lemon zest to it. It was wonderful. It was
they were the first lemon guys, to come out.
And then they did this raspberry wheat beer at Christmas time, their winter. So Pete's Wicked Winter, Pete's Wicked Summer. Dude, it was awesome. Then they had Pete's Wicked Mardi Gras, which I didn't really like.
I had a Wicked Pete's hat at one time.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That was a great. Joe Kelly. Did you see this the other day? Joe Kelly came out the other night to pitch, and he's like everybody's least favorite pitcher, although unless he's on your team. I hated him when he was on the Red Sox. I hated him when I think he was on the Astros. Hate him on the Dodgers. He's starting tonight, but they call him Mariachi Joe.
I saw that. I have not heard about this.
I don't know anything about it.
Please tell me he just gets up with a mariachi band. And
they had him a cardboard cutout in the outfield of him in a mariachi costume.
What's wrong with that?
With the buttons, 3 buttons, the one.
Yeah, and the bow, and then the short jacket. That's fantastic.
Tremendous. It was tremendous. But with the name Joe Kelly, I'm not sure he comes from Mexican descent.
Joe Mariachi Kelly.
I just think it's hilarious. He's got that porn stash on him. He's it's just a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Louis C.K.'s half Mexican.
Yeah. Well, we don't know his last
Ted
name.
Williams is half Mexican.
Is that a true story?
That's a true story. His mom was half Mexican. It was called the Saint of San Diego for her work in the Salvation Army.
Could be with Joe Kelly then too. Definitely.
It could be. Who knows? You know, I mean, us white boys love Latin women. What? Married one.
Well, we may have a special guest tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what time Coach Pitch Texas Youth Baseball ends up going. But we may or may not have a special guest tonight because, as those watching could possibly see, it's only the two of us tonight. JJ and I are what started this mess. We added locks after year one, after a whole year of this. So JJ and I would come on every Friday and kind of do our debauchery show, which is really what happened. You know, I did my own solo show where I talked to myself for 45 minutes, talking mostly college football. And then Friday night would come and we would do a show with JJ and I, and we would have Locks in there to do his recorded picks, which was a lot of fun.
From usually a gas station, that was always good.
Usually it was, and I brought my computer with me normally. But we've evolved into now this live show, which I'm not sure if it's good or not. But we've evolved. There's Kevron. How are you, buddy?
Whoa.
Broncos.
We did not know he was a Denver Broncos fan.
I think Kevron just loves everybody, and that's what we love about Kevron. Thanks for coming in, Kevron.
Hey,
always
Kevron.
a pleasure to see you, bud. All right. Well, I wanted to get into so my story really was to tell you
threesomes.
That threesomes are the best, and that Locks isn't here. It's trophy season. It's trophy season for the Chop and Beef Show's favorite golfer, Zach Locks Parker in Pooler, Georgia. Now, most of you know, and we'll get to you, Jeff. I promise I'll stop talking. Need water.
I don't go.
As most of you know, Locks absolutely blew it a couple weeks ago at the club championship. Well, now he's playing in member guest championship this week, and said his playing at his tip-top shape. His partner is a banger, plays very well. So they're hoping tonight. They had a practice round, which they're playing at Locke's home course, which he plays about every second or third day.
Right.
So I'm not sure what he has to practice. He knows every hole inside and out. He usually plays with his partner.
Phrasing.
What? Yeah. Just wait. There's more. All right, here we go. What do we got? We need to talk about member guests and me losing $250,000. Yeah, that sounds like a Mike Hahn story. No question about it.
What's $250K?
We need to have Hahn on in a couple weeks.
Let's do it.
Work it out if I can ever get my shit together and plan accordingly. We'll have you on, Hahn, to talk about your stories.
Why would you plan anything? That would not be so unbeef-like.
Well, once I remembered that Locks wasn't going to be on tonight, thankfully we have a group message with Palk, so I just said, "What are you doing at 7 Central?" So that's how we're going to have our special guest on tonight. But anyway, Locks has had an elbow issue, and I just wanted to bring it up. Do you think it's from chronic masturbation?
Yeah, of course it is. He's married, for God's sakes, and it's not that it's his wife. It just things just shut down after a while.
Whoa! I won you $1,300 at a member guest. I want to know about this. Oh yeah, we did win. No, we won. There was a foursome. Hahn brought us out to Burning Tree, or Burning Bush, or Burning something. It was something's burning in Connecticut. Beautiful course. We had
so Burning Trees near D.C.
It was Burning something in Connecticut. It's rich people. It's Hahn and Michael Kay, and
anything up in Connecticut's wealthy.
Yeah, and he's right there in the wealthy part.
How the hell did you get in?
He brought us up there. I know, right?
Right.
I think it was a last minute addition because someone dropped out.
Can you prove your family bloodline?
I have it in storage. My hat. I got a hat and a shirt. And this guy wins $1,300. That's such crap. Oh God! I expect a check. I'll give you my address at the end of the show.
Right.
Back to Locks and his chronic masturbation. Do you think that's what led to his elbow issues?
Do you masturbate still?
No, I'm married.
Really?
It's marriage.
Do you masturbate still?
It's marriage. You don't need to.
Isn't that the same amount of letters?
Is it?
I don't know. I got to figure. I'm writing it down there.
A good line.
Masturbate, marriage.
I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I thought it was funny.
I'm twice a day, man. I got to.
Tragic accident for Locks. But we wish him well. We do wish him well in his tournament.
You know what it is? It's the tendons. You got to be careful of the tendons when you do that.
Yeah. But he's all wrapped up. He's all cortisoned up. He's all ready to go. We're excited for him. We can't wait to hear about him. He's got it's 9-hole tournaments. So he's got a practice round tonight. He's playing 27 tomorrow, I believe, 18 on Saturday, and then I think another 18 on Sunday.
Here's a big question. Is he staying the night at the course hotel, or is he going back home? Oh, see, that's
back home. He lives around the corner from the course.
Well, see, if you stayed at the course and got yourself liquored up all night, I would say he's got a very good chance of not feeling pain.
Well, I'll tell you what. They apparently have like a dinner after the practice round.
Right.
And he said he doesn't go, but he uses it to his advantage because tomorrow morning, apparently a bunch of the guys are just red-eyed, and he's like, so I'm not going to go. I'm going to play sober for the first night.
Well, see, I used to go to tournaments like that, and I would spend the night. And yes, they are ugly, Han. They are very ugly. And you are red-eyed, and you usually end up in a strip joint somewhere. Not that I know about that, but my father used to tell me a ton of stories about them. But, you just take the aspirin and a Bloody Mary in the morning, and you relax. You don't feel any pain, and you start swinging.
Just breaking news, Freddie Freeman went yard in the first inning against the Dodgers. We just got done. They're up 2-0. 2-run home run for the Chop and Beef Show.
You know the Dodgers own the Braves all year?
The Beef's favorite baseball player. Here's also a way to get over that hangover in the morning.
Hey, Han, some of us don't have that kind of money.
He's in Fairfield, It's that area, Fairfield County.
Pinky.
Yeah, you have to drink your pinky up. No question about it. So before we get into, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's do this real quick before we get Pauk in here. Hopefully at some point, because we want to talk about college football.
Yeah.
And Mike Hahn. Oh God, can't say that on the airwaves.
Sure we can.
Bluefield Beavers update. Let's do a Bluefield Beavers update early in the show for our boy Eddie Lockett up there in Bluefield, West Virginia. This week, the Bluefield Beavers traveled to Oak Hill to play the Red Devils of Oak Hill this Friday night. Oak Hill's 3-4 on the season. They've won. Bluefield's won 19 straight, dating back to the 2003 playoffs, where they upset the number one Beaver team in the 2003 regular season. In the regular season, the Beavers I can't read my own writing. In the regular season, the Beavers are 41-8-1 all-time against them. Oak Hill's 3A now, so a win would give Bluefield a much-needed bonus points in getting back into the top 16. Here's a little fun fact. Locks really likes he's our stat guy, right? You guys bring these stats all the time.
The Beavers are putting it to the Red Devils.
This is true. That's very true. That comment right there, Han, is very true. It's all right. It doesn't matter because we're a recorded entity.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen to this.
You know how to use this shit. He would turn you off.
A lock stat right here. In the last 20 meetings between Bluefield and Oak Hill, the Beavers have outscored the Red Devils 48.9 to 13.2.
You said no math tonight.
35 points. They've averaged 35-point victories against the Red Devils. The Red Devils. That is your Bluefield Beavers update. Bluefield Beavers, the Chop and Beef Show's favorite high school football team.
You know where this is segue to? Speaking of the Bluefield Beavers, how about Coach O turning LSU into the Playboy Mansion?
Yeah, bro.
God bless, man.
Yeah.
Coach O, you had your dream job, and you blew it in 2 years banging everything.
Yep.
And by the way, Coach O, give me your ex-wife's number. She's kind of cute. Just saying.
Yeah, he is leaving. I can't believe that. It's the stories coming out of Baton Rouge make Joe Justin blush a little bit.
Joda even's like, wow, I wouldn't even do that.
You think Joe's calling down to Baton Rouge right now and saying, like, send me your ways, show me your ways, wise one?
I really think that Joda was actually talking to Coach O while he was coaching because, hey, let me tell you how to fuck up your job better than anyone. I'm your guy. So, oh, yeah. How do you be careful what you wish for? I mean, that's
careful what you wish for is right.
You know,
let's do it. We're getting Pauk is late for us. You know,
well, let's just keep going. Let's roll.
Keep rolling here. Let's do our college football wrap up because you know he's only going to want to talk about Notre Dame.
That's it.
I named this episode Beef Sandwich because I was going to have beef in the middle and 2 Notre Dame honks around me. But
or as you would call heaven.
That's not entirely true, but you guys are both pretty cute. So with that being said, last week on cue on cue.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Special guest is here. Pauk, our boy Pauk, host of 5 Foot Nothing, 100 and Nothing, is here. He is my Texas version of Mike Hahn.
Where we at?
What you got? Fresh kicks. A hazy IPA.
It's after tonight. A 6.6 is how I need to start.
Really?
I can't start with the light shit.
Don't tell me you lost.
Oh no! I texted you 3 runs and we're out of here. We won 13-3.
Oh, I didn't get I missed the text because we were live.
Yeah, you were doing a show.
So the Chop and Beef Show's favorite coach pitch. So we have a lot of favorite teams and favorite golfers, but the Chop and Beef Show's favorite coach pitch, youth baseball, under 8 baseball team. The head coach is here. That's our special guest tonight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I love about Pauk? He's the only coach I know that throws his kid at a father-son game.
Hey, I didn't hit nobody tonight. I'm off the streak. I had a streak going of at least one. I know.
Can I gamble on that?
Yes, you can. And I told the guys, we are the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I mean, that's our team is the Irish, but we won. Yeah, that's my printer. I'm printing the notes right on brand, man.
Well, yeah, definitely on brand. And I have to
here's
beef
the
sandwich.
Hey, Paul, it's the Notre Dame sandwich. You want to do the Eiffel Tower? Hold on.
Wait, no. I'm on it. No, so we win 13-3 tonight, and now that we've beaten that team 3 times, we've beat them 16-2, 11-1, and 13-3. Then there's another team we played that we're competitive with them. We beat them 5-3, 8-6. Another team we beat them 16-6. Then we played the 2 good teams, and we've lost 20-3, 15-0, and
how do they stack those teams, man?
Yeah, no shit.
Why
do you have Bill Long on your hat?
So Han went with after hearing those scores. Han switched his bets for the over because this guy makes way too much money on the Little League World Series. No shit, he makes way too much money on the Little League World Series. But now that he's here, see, you got to mix it up, Han. When you're going under 8 coach pitch, right, you got to go the over because it's and they lock you at 5 runs an inning, regardless of outs. So
and you got to see what coach is hitting the most kids. That's important. That's runners on the base.
No, you don't get shit. They just have to sit there and take it. You don't get a base.
That's good life.
You don't get a base. Dude, there's more pressure on me. You get 6 pitches. That's it. I could hit a kid 6 times in the head, and guess what? He gets to go back to the dugout and sulk about it because that's it.
And then you got to
wear helmets.
Parents' questions about why you hit his kid.
They wear helmets, yes.
Because God knows if there were some brats on my team, I'd be drilling them. Just.
Oh, I have one.
Marty chimes in, said, "Did Locks resign in protest in response to all the Notre Dame talk?" Yes.
He
we haven't even started Notre Dame talk.
Oh, let's get into it then.
Okay. By the way,
on this episode of 6 foot something, 200
6
and
foot
a lot,
nothing, and we'll never reach 6 foot.
you came in right on time because we were waxing poetic. You know, we are completely off the script. If you get a chance, go to YouTube and just watch the open of this show, because I put an open together that I laughed at, and quite honestly, that's what it's all about, to be honest with you. Just watch the open. It's about 44 seconds. Marty, I'm telling you too, because I learned it from watching you. Check out the open of this show on Facebook or YouTube, and it's pretty funny. I think so. If you don't think it's funny, then
it's on par and on.
Can't hear that.
It's on theme for the show.
Yeah, it's on brand. Totally on brand. We're talking about now. We're going to go to number 3, which, if you realized on my list, there's 2 number 3s. So guess what? Figure it out. Figure it out. Beef, I can't see the CNB logo. Could you make it about 4 times larger?
You know what?
I have no idea how I did that.
It's already off the rails, boys. It's already off the rails.
It's funnier that I hadn't read it first. Like, that's a genuine laugh. It's not like, oh, he's going to talk about that's good, buddy.
Right, because 3 is college football
And
wrap-up,
what do I
and then
take
3 is Taco Bell. So what number 3 am I going to go with? Rolling the dice.
After eating Taco Bell, that's what they say. Like, you there's a 1, there's a 2, and then there's a number 3 after you eat Taco Bell. And I did this weird thing where I went to the bathroom before I ate Taco Bell.
Too.
I did the reverse Taco Bell.
What? What the hell is the reverse Taco Bell?
I came home. I was about to eat my Taco Bell and said, I got to shit. So, like, my stomach already knew what was up.
Oh, yeah. No, that definitely happens.
What conversation are you on? That's 10 years ago with me and him. I mean, we can set our watches to 5 minutes that we have to shit right after Taco Bell.
I went before, though. That's the thing. I mixed it up, changed it up.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know.
We've said a lot of stuff. What the fuck is that?
I tell you what, though, I did do the double header this week. I went to Arby's yesterday and Taco Bell today.
How many ham and cheddars did you get?
Oh, I didn't know. I get the half-pound roast beef.
Okay.
With the potato cakes, and I've lost 10 pounds, so I'm good.
That's what happens when you go to Arby's.
I just remember being in college. Go ahead. Huh? I remember being in college, and I would go like a Monday and get, because the ham and cheddar, beef and cheddars were 5 for $5. I would go on Monday and get 5, and go on Wednesday and get 5. That was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the week.
Fuck yeah! If it wasn't ramen noodles, it was that. Yeah. Or Taco Bell.
We had at Clemson, we had 2 for $2 Big Macs, 2 for $2 Whoppers, and it was like $2, bruh. In college,
McDonald's lost money on it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I gained 70 pounds my freshman year.
Oh,
I put on the freshman 40. They say freshman 15. I put on freshman 40.
Really?
Oh yeah, I put on 40 pounds my freshman year. When you eat nothing but grilled cheese and fries and dip your fries in ranch dressing.
Well, see, I didn't eat. I just drank.
And that too. That doesn't help. So someone that never really drank before is now drinking. Yeah.
Oh, see, I was 4 years deep in drinking. So my body got used to it.
and that roommate, that's girlfriend.
I gotta hear that story.
That roommate, that's
I can still hear you.
The roommate whose girlfriend that was.
Yeah.
Maybe the one missing here tonight.
You got to realize something. The podcast is not going to see what we just saw.
Exactly, and I'm doing that by design.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing that by design because the roommate who may be the third person on this show that may or may not have been his quote girlfriend at the time. So,
no.
But he said, "I'm sorry," but it happens. When Han came to Clemson, that's going to be a show at one time. When Han came to Clemson, and we're just going to sit here and listen because there are stories for that guy at Clemson. Anyway,
story time with Uncle Han. I love it.
Oh yeah. Before I had JJ, I had Mikey Han.
You always got to improve.
I was as shocked as she was. Oh God, we're so bad. College football wrap up.
Back to college football.
I think it was week 7. I
Right.
said we'll wait for Pauk to discuss. We were here about 20 minutes ago before Pauk when Pauk showed up.
Well, the game actually would have ended an inning earlier. Bases loaded, 2 out, top of the order. I'm
Don't
like,
care.
oh, game over, and I struck him out. I got out of the bases loaded jam.
Atta boy, on your own team.
Yeah.
God.
I had some beef and JJ on my brain. I'm like, oh, Mason's gonna crush this. We're gonna get our 5 runs, and game's gonna be over next inning. And I buckled under the pressure.
That actually sounds like a great sandwich. Beef and jelly.
Threw him a slider.
That's like juice and jelly.
So
Oh,
college
juice.
football, Texas is so back.
Yeah. You know what, hon? We're gonna do that for you. We're going to the picks.
Oh, let's do it.
We're going to the picks.
Fuck it.
Do we need to review last week?
I don't know what you guys did. So here's actually I have the
I sent you the goddamn email.
I have the here it is. Boom. JJ, not good. Locks, worse. Pauk, I don't remember.
Wait. Locks and I had the same record. We were 3-2 last week.
All right, so you're still up a game on him.
Yeah. That's the way it should be.
Yeah. All right. That's your official stats.
When I'm ever under him,
Brought to you
I'm
by-
gonna do shit.
Brought to you by Manscaped.
What?
I'm just kidding. Here we go. Picks for the week.
Last
You know, Locks actually emailed me his picks. He did, for real.
Cool.
Hopefully, Pauk didn't do any research on this
I
because
didn't.
needs to be on brand
I
that
really
way.
didn't.
JJ picked the game, so you know he picked.
I was a prick.
And Han's picking Northwestern. So
Good.
I don't know who they're playing, but there we go.
Northwestern in the field or just
Yeah, it's on brand with us too. Just Northwestern.
Northwestern?
So picks this week, we're going to go Big 12 to start out. Number 8, Oklahoma State is a 7-point underdog. Yes, I said that correct. 6-0, Oklahoma State, 7-point dog at Iowa State this week. Who you got here? Go JJ first.
Go JJ. Okay, well, Oklahoma State, you always know, has that one game every year where they take a dump, like Iowa last week against Purdue. And it is at Iowa State. It is at Ames.
Yep.
I'm not saying they're going to lose, but I'm definitely going to take Iowa State and no, I'm going to take Oklahoma State the point. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I did the same thing. They may lose by 3, but they're not losing by 7.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pal.
I love how JJ got around all of that to first of all,
to be the R word at the end.
Yeah, but the Iowa reference,
Rutgers,
the Iowa reference, their defense was a bound to not be the best defense in the country, and the minute it happened, they lost. Like,
right? They had averaged 5 turnovers a game.
I know. Like, if that's your formula for success, it's got a flaw in it. All right, so I'm not going to say as many words. Oklahoma State in the points. Iowa State is garbage. Wow. Next.
What'd you say? What'd you pick?
So he's taking Iowa State. Oklahoma State.
Oh, I said Iowa State in the points. Iowa State, Oklahoma State and the points.
Oklahoma State in this +7.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's a no. I think it's
Iowa
a no-brainer.
State's still living on the fact that their coach is Matt Campbell and their preseason ranking, which whatever.
Jalen Williams.
This year, I think he goes.
Yeah, I think so too. This year he goes. Matt Campbell goes somewhere this year.
Oh, he's got to. There's plenty of opportunities.
Locks went with Oklahoma State as well. Locks Oklahoma State for the first game. They'll go to the SEC. For LSU's 9-point underdog at Ole Miss. Last week, LSU beat Florida. Ole Miss beat Tennessee, both by single digits. Who you got here? Locks. I went with Ole Miss. Locks went with Ole Miss. Good pick, Locks. Good pick. Falk, you're up.
I'm taking Ole Miss too. I know it's 9 points, but LSU isn't that good, number one. And it's not even so much about LSU. I just think Ole Miss has
Damn you.
the offense to put up 50. And I don't think LSU can stay within 9 of that. So.
Ole Miss for Pal. JJ, who you got here?
Are they going to play for Coach O the rest of the year?
If not, they're going to play for strippers.
Chasing booty.
Or at least 18-year-old interns.
Follow the coach's lead.
LSU scored 49 last
Is this
week.
the intern bowl?
Oh, good call. It should be.
The intern
Give me
bowl.
the Nanny Bowl or something like that. You know?
They did put up 49, but I wasn't even sold on Florida, though.
No.
So
Ole Miss can score points. They're at home. I'll take Ole Miss. Damn it.
You guys are boring as hell tonight.
Shit, I don't know what to say. All right.
hey,
Now-
I'll mix it up.
All right, now we're
Got
going
you.
Pac-12 out west. JJ loves going out west. We got number 10 Oregon, a 2-point dog as well at UCLA. Last week, Oregon beat Cal. UCLA beat Washington. Both scores were 24-17. Who you got here, pal?
Who is setting the lines? Like, JJ, did you make these own lines
They
yourself?
look weird this week.
No, they're,
Right?
they're today's lines, man. I'm like,
I feel like the Oklahoma State line will be freaking even by kickoff because that's
just
ridiculous.
remember, both teams only have one loss.
Yeah, but again,
Yeah, but what?
I went through it last time I was on your show. UCLA got bumped up because they,
Beat LSU.
who isn't 2 points is a joke. I want to be fun and
Both guys lost to Stanford too, by the way.
I get it. I can't. It's got to be Oregon. It's Oregon. 2 points. If it was 10, I'm taking UCLA. 2, I'm taking Oregon.
Yeah, I think the numbers the driver there, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that what
Oh,
Vegas wants you
100%.
to do anyway?
Yeah, but
It's a weird
Oregon
line.
just has to win by a field goal.
That's it.
Yeah.
JJ, who you got?
Oh, not even. No, I take it back. They have to lose by a
Lose,
point.
Yeah, lose by field goal. I'm with you. I'll take the Ducks. Give me the Ducks and the 2. Anywhere.
And Locks, who you pick going with? Oregon. All right.
Thanks,
Good.
Locke.
Really good pick, Locks. Here we go. Now we'll go with the ACC. Clemson is a 3-point underdog for the first time since 2014 at number 23 Pitt. Well underrated Pittsburgh team. Clemson beat Syracuse handily 17-14 a week ago, and Pittsburgh beat Virginia Tech 28-7. Their worst offensive output of the year. Who'd we go with first? Last we went. JJ, you're first this time.
Yes, sir.
Pitt.
Locks.
So Clemson shows me something.
Locks, who you going with? Pitt. All right.
Damn, he did.
He did. Yeah, I think this is the lock of the week, but that's just me.
Pitt.
And
Like
I'm
No,
going to pick one. I'm picking Clemson in this game
What?
there we go.
I'm writing it
Okay.
down. I'm
Yeah,
writing it down.
perfect. Why?
because it's going to be this week.
This is the week.
This is the week. It was
Wait,
supposed
hold
to be
on.
last week, but it was Friday night, so it wasn't last
I
week.
ha-
And then it was
I
supposed to be the week before, but it didn't happen.
I have a great line for you that always, always, always works. You're due.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
always works. Every time it works, none of the time.
And then all of a sudden your kid's going to community college because the college fund just went to shit.
We only lost 2 guys to the transfer portal this week. So, things are looking up. We're trimming the fat. We're chopping the beef.
You're getting slim, getting svelte.
Yeah, we're taking off that dead weight. We're ready to go. Mark it down. I picked Clemson. Money line.
All right.
I like
Finally, what everyone is here for, both of you. University of Southern California, 6.5-point underdog at number 13, North Dakota. What's ND? Is that
Yep.
no,
The Fighting Sioux.
Notre Dame. Notre
Wait,
Dame.
Fighting Sioux. Yeah.
Did they change their name though? They're not the
Yeah,
Fighting
I
Sioux
think
anymore.
it's just the Sioux.
No,
Or
they're
no?
not. I think
No,
it's
they
the
dropped
Hawks
all of
now.
it.
I think they're the
It's the
Hawks.
Hawks.
Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
all of it because
Because that was a badass logo too.
Oh, the whole thing was awesome.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm Irish, and I'm really offended by Notre Dame's mascot.
The fuck you are.
No, the leprechaun community is appalled.
Yeah.
The AA community is just pissed.
Here we go. Last week,
Turn in your white poker chips.
both teams were off, but 2 weeks ago, what's UCS stand for? I know that's probably one of these things that we say, like South Carolina USC Junior is what we call our rivals.
It's a spoof because UX, if you just put S in front of it, sucks.
Sucks.
Got it. UCS lost to Utah 42-26, and Notre Dame beat Virginia Tech handily 32-29. This week, number 2 is Locks goes first. He actually picked Notre Dame, which I'm guessing that both of you will probably pick them as well. No, Pop, you go next.
All right.
For those that didn't listen to your show this
all right, now let's not make it 45 minutes.
Thank you. I was about to say, if you want a full preview of this show, please check out 5 Foot Nothing, 100 Nothing podcast. You find me on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Check it out. I go in depth. I talk about a lot of stuff that I'm not going to go through here. But my prediction on my show is 27-17. Therefore, I have to take Notre Dame. And I'm seeing a lot of predictions that are putting Notre Dame in the 40s in points. And until I see it, I'd like to think we took the bye week, took 2 fucking weeks to figure some shit out offensively. Because the problem is we've seen glimpses. We've seen the potential of it. But somehow, some way we –
who's quarterbacking?
Cone. But hold on though. Here's my feeling on that. It's twofold. One is if it's Cone and you roll out the same bullshit, just skip the theatrics of the first 3 drives and just put Buckner in after 1 because we're going to end up with 0 points. But if they made a concerted effort to play to Cone's strengths, which is quick passing game, up-tempo offense, they can get to, say, 35, 40 points. Hey, no, I'm with you because I don't. My heart of hearts says they didn't do that. They fucking sat on their hands and said, "We're good. We're 5-1. We're good." And the fucked up thing is, I said it on my show, and again, I'm not going to go off of my show. Go listen to it. It's good. I give some good analogies, and I'll give you this one. Jack Cohn is like that bad relationship you can't get rid of. You want to split up.
Oh, I know about that.
But you know there's potential, and then you have a weekend, you have a nice date. You're like, okay, this is what's up. All right.
Yeah,
and then
I feel good.
And then a week later, it's back to the same old. USC's defense is bad enough to make Cone look good, even if we don't change the offense, and that scares the shit out of me because then the coaching staff's gonna go, whoa, that worked. We're back to no, you're not. You just played the worst defense we played all season.
JJ, who you got?
Perfect.
The only advantage I see is Notre Dame is for the first time this year they have better coaching. So I'll go Notre Dame in the 6.5.
So as I have
by the way,
better coaching is no coaching.
Brian Kelly is going against an interim coach.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take Notre Dame in 6.5.
He's like USC has better coach or Notre Dame has better coaching because USC has no coaching.
Right.
It's not a fair equation.
So
now this will be the game where USC just absolutely goes nuts because
that's a wide receiver.
Drake London, dude, against Utah, 16 catches, 164 yards. That resulted in a loss. What's that?
Slovis still playing? Is he healthy?
No, Slovis is healthy. Jackson Dart's the one who had some knee issue. Yeah. And if Dart plays, I have some reservations because he's a little mobile. He's got some movement in him, and Notre Dame struggles with that. It doesn't matter who the defensive coordinator is. We struggle for whatever reason against mobile quarterbacks. So I hope it's Slovis who has the ability to sling it.
Or lack of speed.
Yeah. He can move, but he's not Dart.
Yeah.
So to review the picks, all 3 of these jerks went all the same picks. Across the board.
You said you had a surprise game before the show.
I do. Wait. So he went Oklahoma State, Ole Miss, Oregon, Pitt, and Notre Dame. I do have a 6th game. It is called Beef's Choice.
Oh, shit.
This week, I think it's 12-time state champion, Bluefield Beavers, travel up on the road to Oak Hill to face the Red Devils. I said it before, Palk. I'm not sure you were here yet. The last 20 meetings, thanks to Eddie Lockett, the last 20 meetings between these two teams, the Beavers have outscored the Red Devils 48.9 points to 13.2 points. I'm setting the spread at 22.5.
Oh,
What?
They're both 3-4, I believe. Eddie, I'm not sure Eddie's on tonight but Bluefield had, or no, not 3-4. They've only lost once. Anyway, Bluefield's good. Oak Hill not good. 22.5 points. I'm picking Bluefield because they put 61 up and 55 in their last two games.
It is Bluefield Beavers, pal.
Yeah.
Beavers.
I like Beavers. Let's go Bluefield. Hey, is it Oak Hill, like Oak Hill Academy?
It's not. It's Oak Hill High School.
No.
This is West Virginia, although that's right across the border. But
And it's football, not basketball.
it is football, not basketball.
Let-
JJ, who you got here?
JJ was a Blue Devil. I will never go with the Red Devil. It's the Beavers. 22.5. Give me.
And Locke said hammer the Beavers.
Hammer the Beavers.
Let's shave them, Beavers. Let's go. Brought to you by Manscaped.
Trim that offense, Beaver.
What else we got? Oh,
we gotta go. We didn't talk about the taco, but we started to.
Let's go.
We didn't
Go.
review it.
Let's do it. We had
Can
no
you host
plan.
this
So-
thing? I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
When did you have? I even forgot what the fuck it's called. The
Cantina
Cantina cheesy
crispy
crunch.
box.
It's called the Cantina Crispy Melt Taco.
There, I knew I could count on you. So I had it for the first time today, and
It comes out the first Tuesday of every month. Taco Bell puts out something new. I believe is what it is. It's at least every month, every other month, if it's not every month.
I love that you know that.
This was
Well,
a special,
I used to
this
look
was a special
forward to
day
it.
for me. I got to be honest.
I used to look forward to that day, but like they just switch it up. It's like, oh, let's do gordita. That'll be fun. Oh, next month we'll do a chicken gordita, and then we'll take those. We'll fry the gorditas and call them chalupas, and that's what we'll do this month. Then we'll roll up chicken and cheese and call it the chicken and cheese roll. I mean, it's all the same shit. It's just a different way to present it.
You know what? You know they got to bring back
What are they bringing back?
what they got to bring back.
The chili cheese burrito. There's
Chili
no
cheese
question.
burrito. Don't even fuck with it.
It's over, and they'll bring it back for like a very short period of time.
Let me tell you what's happening. Del Taco, that was in California, is coming to Tampa, and they have the chili cheese burrito,
The Cholito, as they call it.
which means Taco Bell's going to lose a shitload of my business.
That's unfortunate because I like that cantina thing.
I did too. I like that there's cheese on the bottom, melted, right?
Right.
It's like a different taco. It kind of almost feels like you're at a Mexican restaurant, like that crisp to it. Almost, I said almost.
Oh, it's got a crisp, man. It's got that crunch. I liked it.
I didn't get any goddamn margarita. I'll tell you that.
We're talking to a guy from Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, and someone on the
know a little
panel
bit
had
about Mexican food.
and someone on the panel had an ex-wife from Brownsville, Texas.
And there was a Del Taco in Clemson when I was there in 1882. Wow, that must be the oldest fast food joint ever.
Marty, you're not that old. Close.
He
but
got
not
called
that
out
old.
last night. I was not happy. I was about to run through the screen. Protect my boy.
Ugh.
I didn't know that, but I enjoyed it myself. I did. I started breaking up because that shell is like it's too crispy almost.
It did fall apart a little bit at the end.
But that cheese stays on the bottom. Mine was done well. The Hilton Head Taco Bell.
All right.
Compliments to the chef. Really, everything is like.
Good job.
mwah.
Hey JJ, thoughts on the cheese? What'd you think?
Okay. Casey, Beef, you know where I went today? Same
Taco
Taco Bell as always.
The best one.
I agree. I love the cheese at the bottom. And as I described it in a text, it was like eating a taco with two assholes. Okay.
Both ends.
Both ends just shot the hell out. They put so much cheese on this thing.
You must have
I
someone in training.
There was a wet spot where the shirt had taco cheese shit all over it. I'm like,
Oh,
I
I remember the first time I had
that's a
I
rookie
cannot
mistake.
taste the horse meat. They put so much cheese on this thing.
You have to eat
Horse
where
meat.
if it shoots, it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not gonna hit
you're
you.
biting out of one end, and there's it's like, oh, it's horrible.
And the wrapper underneath, so that and you
Well,
make
you
sure
have
you get
that.
a spork. You have to get a spork.
Well, they didn't give me a spork. So I went to the drive-through. I did use the cardboard thing kind of as a spork.
I showed Palk one day because I get that $5 box occasionally where they have the cheesy gordita crunch and taco.
If you ever spend $5 for a box, you know it ain't worth a shit.
Well, I always get the potatoes. Now that the potatoes are back, they're good. They put potatoes on. It's like with cheese and sour cream. It's a heart attack. It's wonderful.
It's
Right.
amazing.
One day they gave it to me in like a 4-ounce ramekin, like a little 4
Like a cup.
like a little cup,
Really?
and they didn't give me a spoon or spork. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Drink these things and get all that white shit all over my face? Like,
It wouldn't be the first time. Wait a
no, it wouldn't have been. It would have been the second time. And you build one bridge. You're not known as a bridge builder. Jesus, someday I'll lose that moniker.
Damn it. So I don't get. Yeah, I mean,
But so
very good.
That's why I like the Hilton Head one. I got the same thing the other day, and you should have seen this like bowl. It was like a Panera soup bowl of potatoes,
Okay.
sour cream, and wonderful. I don't know why I have this chin.
You don't have a chin. It's just one whole
Hey.
head.
I need to know what is.
It's like
is
a fucking jack-o'-lantern for this time of year.
Not good for audio, but
Is-
good
is
for
it-
video.
Is the East Coast deprived or
think
so infatuated with Taco Bell that they can't get the necessary equipment to contain the Taco Bellness?
There's
Because
a shortage.
I get a
No, yeah,
box
no.
every time. I
Okay.
get the fucking black container with the lid for the the potatoes every time. My Fiesta potatoes come. When you showed me that, I'm like, what the
How?
fuck is that?
How?
Well, it was also the Hood Taco Bell
How?
where I used to go, which I loved. The ladies loved me there.
There is a reason. You live in Texas. There's a huge variety of Mexican restaurants in Texas, whether it's fast food or sit down. So Taco Bell is not going to be big on the list for a lot of people in Texas. So you're going to have more care.
They don't
You get more
sell it. I
options.
I
You get more
it. No, and
He lives in Red Stateville, which is that's like 4-star Mexican food up there. And I live in Tampa, which is Cuban food. So, there's a little bit of a mix. So your Taco Bell is going to be better because you have people that actually give a shit because they want returning customers.
You probably have people that give a shit that are working there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
right.
That are like, we can't serve this shit to people. Like, let's put a little love into this. Whereas we got like, oh hell yeah, we got $8 an hour.
Wrap it
job.
up.
If I get busy, I'm just gonna quit.
It's like, did you hear this drunk fuck on the
But Hilton
intercom
had man, there's
system?
so, like I order it on my phone from the parking lot, and I walk in, and it's there, and my drink is full. Like I don't even have to fill my own drink. I'm like, God, this is what I was missing. This is
You've gone to that stage, really?
Oh yeah, I always go in too. I don't go through the drive-through
Oh man, I gotta start doing that. That's big.
because I like to see them. I like to make sure that they see me when I come in.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I
if their
do.
food's already made, you think they really give a shit about seeing you?
No,
Right,
I'm-
right. I
I'm,
like
impa- I'm
you write my
impatient.
name on the bag. It's wonderful.
Oh, there you
service.
go.
Wonderful.
like Starbucks, it's like I don't give a shit about your coffee. I don't give a shit
name.
about your tacos.
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
No, going in is great because you don't have to sit in that bullshit drive-through line.
God, it's always long. Here in the Hilton Head area, it's like there's one Taco Bell, so the line's going to be through the roof. There's two McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A.
There's one Burger King. I think there's two Burger King. There's one Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
That's
you don't
torture.
even sniff that place. You just drive right on by. Because all hours of all the day, it's all around it's
Those
literally I
fucking
drive by.
Baptist
and
loves Chick-fil-A, man. Ain't no bullshit.
keep on going, keep on driving.
Yes, us Catholic boys can eat anywhere.
Palk, you got any bartending stories to give us this week?
I gotta think back. Oh, fucking Carl and his sweet tea.
Yeah.
Go call on your fucking sweet tea. I hope he's listening. I need to find out his phone number.
I invite
Text him the link,
Let's
and
get
he can have. This motherfucker doesn't know he gives me $3.25 that goes directly in my pocket every fucking shift that he work. I work and he shows up. This asshole. He shows up.
Every great story starts with this asshole. I'll just be honest.
He's MIA. He is living under a rock for all of football's offseason. Shows up week 1. He sits down at my bar top, 11:30 a.m. We open up at 11. Hey, Mike, what's going on? How about them Yankees? How about the Giants? Shut the fuck up and tell me you want a sweet tea, please. I've
Bring it to him.
I've been in.
Is this a weekend or is this a regular day?
No. Here's the what? Oh,
Saturday morning?
It's NFL Sunday. NFL Sunday.
Oh, okay, NFL
Sunday. And I would do that, Beef. I would bring him a sweet tea if I gave a flying fuck about this individual. 2 years ago, he left without paying for his sweet tea. And I prayed he wouldn't return because then we could say he walked out on his tab. It was just a sweet tea, but he walked out. Motherfucker came back an hour later with the $3.25. Because
exactly.
He makes a point to go $3, and I go, Carl, tax $3.25, and he gives me exactly that. But he sits there from 11:30 till well after the morning games have ended. And God forbid the Bears are playing because he's the Bears guy. If the Bears are playing in the afternoon, he is there till 7.
Okay, now.
And he only orders a sweet tea. One time I've seen the motherfucker eat, and it's because he finagled the dude next to him to buy him fucking food.
Pal, how old is this guy?
If I had to guess, somewhere between 45 to 50 years old.
Oh, then he's a douche. Okay.
Oh, 100%.
He's a douche.
100%.
100%.
He sits there with his big old belly, sits like you can't see me in the audio version, but please tune into YouTube. It's worth it. Or wherever you're watching. He sits like this and goes, hey, Mike, did you see that play? No, Carl, because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, because I'm giving you a goddamn sweet tea, you fat fuck.
But my favorite Carl moment isn't the fact that he sits there and makes innocuous, unimportant comments just to get attention from me or whoever.
What do you think this show's about?
That's basically, you just described our whole show.
Fair. But I digress on that. We're here for a reason. Now, this dude, there's a lady sitting next to us wearing Indianapolis Colts earrings, hat, shirt, all Indianapolis Colts out. And this fucker, I'm watching him, and he keeps like glancing over. Finally, he's like, so Peyton Manning, he's a pretty good quarterback, don't you think? And I'm like, what is she gonna say? Because that is the dumbest thing you could possibly say to any human being decked out in Indianapolis Colts gear. And
you should have had one of those coaches signs that had Captain Obvious. It's like,
what are you saying? She was like, yeah, he was good. I know he was. Were you upset when he went to Denver? I'm just like, stop talking. Just drink your 11 sweet teas, give me my $3.25, and go the fuck home.
So how much is a sweet tea? It's $3.25.
It's $2.99 and then tax.
So he doesn't. There's not even like a penny for sitting at one of your tables for 8 hours.
Oh no! But the beauty of a fountain drink, and I know already know what he's gonna do. I don't ring it in, and I take the $2.25
no
and pocket
question.
it.
Especially if he's only paying cash all the time. Yeah.
No,
statute of limitations is up on that.
You got to tell them there's an increase, that the tea's imported.
Yeah, supply chain issues.
Supply
chain.
Well,
our latest batch it was from the Boston Tea Party. It's very exclusive.
Very exclusive. It is
$9.
Samuel Adams sweet tea. Freight cost. It's going to be $6.99 for a sweet tea.
Plus tax.
But I will give the guy credit.
$7.35.
I might do that actually. I do work Sunday. I do give
your job.
I'm just trying to make you money, buddy. You got to. I got
to give him a little bit of credit. He doesn't smell, despite the fact that he looks like he might be homeless. Like,
there's no question he's homeless.
I can't.
You might be an asshole.
I can't put together his his situation. It doesn't
Ask
make
him.
sense. Based on the limited comments he's made, it's not
You
worth
ask
my
him.
time.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, are you just a degenerate?
But the best part of the whole thing is his name is fucking Carl. That's just a name you like.
That's awful.
We got my buddy Carl Forte listening tonight, so sorry, Carl.
With a K or with a C? That's
Yeah.
With
important.
a C. With a C.
Oh,
Like, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys ever watch Workaholics? Any
Oh, yeah.
Workaholics fans?
no, I fucking live it.
Well, fair. I know you do. I know you do. But I want to say they had a guy like the guy on the couch was Carl, I believe.
I think you're right.
I do have the bear coat though.
Nice.
I think you're right. I think
I think
you're
the
right.
guy on the couch, his name is Carl. I'm like, that's just fucking
That's Jesus.
money.
What
Yeah,
else we
that's-
got this week, boys? What else we got before we end this mess?
I don't know. How's home life, guys? Everything going well?
I'm getting married on championship or conference championship Saturday. Got that
I might
going
be free.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing because I like you, and that's hitting below the belt because I like you too much. But I wanted to say, like, when you got the invitation, like, I think you might look at you. I was like, I think you might be able to make it.
I'm just saying, I will wear a navy blue suit and a gold tie.
Well, I'm wearing a dark green suit with a gold tie, so don't.
Well,
No,
yeah.
fuck 'em.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
should-
better.
What?
JJ cleans up nice.
I do clean up nice.
To be honest, I
believe
gotta be in Hattiesburg, Mississippi on Sunday.
Okay. Hey, we're closer than fucking. Are we? There?
Yeah, the geography.
That's close.
It's 11
I know.
hours from me.
I was gonna say now that you're in South Carolina, if you were in Jersey,
There's no question.
Yeah.
Hey, Beef, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Just a thought. You fly to Tampa, we road trip.
Hey, here's the beauty of my
That'll
wedding.
go over well.
It would. Here's the beauty of
How
my
can it
wedding.
not? Laura loves me.
You know where my wedding's happening?
I don't care.
Right there. Well, that's a reflection. But
The reflection of your bathroom?
What the hell is that?
It's a weird place. Am I gonna fit? I'm a big dude, pal.
that was supposed to be my
Are
backyard.
you guys into water sports?
I didn't factor in the reflection. It's happening in my backyard. So guess
That's awesome.
what? As long as the gate opens, you're admitted.
I'll even wear the leprechaun costume, and like sprinkle the flowers.
There's a chance that would step on my toes a little bit, but I support it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Don't be that guy. On behalf of, tell us about your podcast before we go.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, I already briefly mentioned it. I rant, I rave, I swear. If you like all of those three things, check out 5 Foot Nothing, 100 Nothing. Anywhere you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify,
Twitter.
Google,
Do your Twitter.
Twitter at 5 Foot Nothing Pod. And nothing, no G. 5 Foot Nothing Pod. It's right there on the screen if you watch on YouTube. 5 Foot Nothing Pod. I'm always talking Notre Dame football. I will converse and banter with anybody on the planet. In fact, today I had a logical comment and I got called out. What's wrong with you? It's Twitter. So I had to readjust and I had to tell the guy said, "Why is Drew Pine not playing behind over these two clowns?" And I was like, "That's a bit aggressive." Like all three quarterbacks bring something to the table.
It's not aggressive. The problem is we can't hear tones. That's the
No,
problem.
no, true. But and my that's a bit aggressive. It was sarcastic, and I just put in my logical 2 cents. And he's like, "Dude, it's Twitter. Who cares?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad." So Drew Pine's the best. Tyler Buckner can eat shit. Cone needs to graduate and leave the town already. And I was like, "Is that better? Does that work?" And he approved. So I didn't realize when I log into Twitter, I check all the logic, reasoning, and not,
Yeah, out the door. Yeah,
sensible.
it's
You just check it.
Twitter's just an argument forum, and it's horrible.
It
It's
is.
fantastic.
I
Oh,
I love it for college football. For anything else, yes, it's awful.
no, I avoid. There's people that will follow me and comment on my post and talk to me about Notre Dame football, and I go to before I follow anybody back, I look at their profile. Once I see politics fucking through the roof, no, thank you. I'm out. I'm sports and sports only.
Marty Coleman from seldomnewsreserve.com. We thank him for his help with my show. He's the guy who gives me the audio version because I'm too dumb to figure out how to do it. So, Marty, thank you so much. And this podcast, along with 5 Foot Nothing Pod, will be on the seldomnewsreserve.com website as soon as I put it up. As soon as I put Chop and Beef up, it'll be up. And then Palks will be up tomorrow, apparently. So we thank him for all of his 10, 20, 35 seconds on a tough night of help. No, to be honest with you, thank you very much. We do appreciate it. On behalf of Palk, 5 Foot Nothing Pod, JJ in Tampa, Tennessee Squire in Florida, I am Casey the Beef Cregan.
That's on Twitter, jackass. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm at From Sluggo on Twitter. Check us out. We love you. Say goodnight, boys.
I'm going to do a reenactment of Godzilla tonight.